I'm guessing we are now live on YouTube. Hello everybody, Merry Christmas. This is 2 days before Christmas. This is the penultimate build of Build the Millennium Falcon, issues 94, 95, 96 and 97. The next delivery I'm getting probably at the beginning of January, something like that, is the last 4 issues. And I know 3 of them is all crap involving sprues, and the last one's going to have a little remote control, tidying up the rest of the sprues, and hopefully I'll get a nice stand to put this on. So we'll have to see how that goes. But first off, look at this. I can't believe this has happened. We have got, first of all, we've got issue 93's bits that I believe we start on today. We have got issues 94, which come with these bits here. Hi Chris. We've got issues 95, which come with these bits here. We've got issue 96, which come with these bits here. And then in their infinite wisdom at Deagostini, they sent me another issue 95. So there's no issue 97, so I can only go up to 96, which is where we're going to start putting the last of the engine compartments on the back thing. That's not going to get finished, but it's all sprue work today, so that's going to be fun to do. Also, they sent me this, which is Build R2-D2, which if any of you have been watching my videos, you'll know that I've already subscribed to this, and this will be coming soon. I believe some people have already got this. Very lucky. I've got the test builds all the way up to issue 4, but this comes out in newsagents on the 28th, I believe, so I think that's when it's going to start going live with everyone, and you've got all the bits you can get inside and stuff like that. But I don't need this, so because I've already subscribed. And the other thing in the new year is obviously we got Build the DeLorean from Back to the Future coming, so looking forward to that. Bit of housekeeping. I've gone back to using my old thing so that when I am fiddling around or doing silly things, you can see my lovely face in the little screen there. And this is what I'm going to work from. The other thing is I've already had a read through issue 94, and we're doing a lot of the side work. So once the side work's completed, I've got to get this massive Millennium Falcon that I've got on the floor here, put it on the counter, try and figure out a way so the camera can see it for you, and then take it off again because I've got to work on this space again and then do it again. So you're going to see a lot of me picking up a really heavy Millennium Falcon. Hopefully I'm not going to drop it, but we'll see what happens. Once again, I think the only things I'm going to need today are my trusty nail clippers and tweezers, and it's all pretty much sprue work. Now, as I said, these are sprues for the past issues here, and I believe that they're going to be sorted out on the last one from what I've looked at. And Chris, I know that you asked me a question regarding these two pieces here. I haven't got a clue, Chris, but Terry Schwand, who follows all of my videos and tells me where I've gone wrong and stuff like that, if you can tell me what issue these bits go in, it'll be appreciated, because Chris has got me interested now. I haven't got a clue. I'm guessing that bit goes on there. I don't know, but what bit does this go in? Is it going to be in? It might even actually, Chris, be in these ones, so I don't know. But Terry, if you know what that is, that would be lovely. So, without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so we've got these bits here. We're going to be opening issue 93 at the moment, so I'm not going to need any of these bits at the moment. Let's open this up and just tip it all out. I have got chat on. Chat's on my far monitor, which is all the way over here, though, so if you see me looking over in this direction, I'm looking at the chat. I'm going to try and get the live builds done, Jez Paul, for R2-D2. Yeah, that picture looked really good, Chris. And happy holidays, Mexico. It's all good. That's why I got my Disney. Look, it's got the Mickey Mouse ears on my Disney hat, so that ties in with Star Wars. Lovely. Yeah, so let me just make sure where I've got to select this so you'll be able to see what I'm doing around about there. That'll be perfect. And by the look of it, we're going to be putting these sprue things on these bits here. I've got myself some new glue from the range. It sucks back in once I've taken it out, which will stop this top screwing on here. So hopefully, be the first time I've used it, it's going to work okay. But let's get cracking. Okay, first thing, I've got to trim the parts off as we need them, or just pull them off. Once again, if you've seen it before, where you've got these little edges on here, don't know if you can see that. These flat-ended, they've got a flat end there rather than a curved end. They take care of it lovely without me having to file it off or anything like that. So that's why I use this rather than normal sprue cutters. I'm sure one of my regular people that watch this channel will get sick and tired of me saying that. God, I've got to try and figure out which one's what. I'm guessing it's that one. Wow. This doesn't make sense at the moment. They've told me to put this in, but they haven't actually finished putting it in. Guessing it goes like that. It does, yeah. Okay. Right, let's try and see what this glue's like. Right, I'm going to try and do it so you can see it. Okay, the glue seems to be okay at the moment, and it does suck back in. What I don't know if it does is, what way around does this go? This way. Is how good it is at sticking things. That seems quite good at sticking things. The other thing you'll notice, I'm not using the green board that I normally stick these on. This is glass, so it's easy to clean. And more importantly, that green thing was completely and utterly knackered. That ain't going anywhere. Okay, number 2 is this big piece here. Now I'm hoping these side bits go a bit quick. Why is Siri turning on my phone? Because once these side bits are on, the thing is pretty much finished. Because I don't intend on... I'm going to take my hat off if you don't mind, because I'm getting hot. I don't intend on putting the legs on, because this thing's going to be hanging on the wall. And the only other bit is the detail. So apart from the engine bits that you're going to see put on, we're going to have pretty much a finished Millennium Falcon after this next 3 issues that I'm doing. So, yeah, looking forward to that. This thing, does it show me a finished one? Yep, so that's going to go in like that way round. Okay. Get that in. I will look at chat when I get a chance. And you will find that when I'm concentrating, I tend to go quiet. Because I'll end up sticking things to myself. Which has happened more than one occasion. I'm always sticking things to myself. Like now. Okay, that's quite an interesting piece this is, because I'm going to have another look at this. You don't really notice it in the picture, but as you can see, it's actually elevated there, look. So from the top, it just looks like that, but from the side, it actually comes out. Adds a bit of depth to it, I guess. Okay, glue number 3. This is where things are going to get fiddly. This is number 3, this little bit here. Which is a good job. I've got my tweezers on hand, because I think I'm going to need that. Where does it go? I have to say, it's not the best at telling me where these things are going this time. This one's going in these little bits here, where you can see there's 2 little holes there. Yeah, unlike last time, they normally show you where you're going to put it, and then they'll show you it put in. They haven't done that this time. Get in there. Perfect. And what way round does it go? So what I'm having to do is look at the... oh my god, I'm looking at the picture in here to see where it goes. This is going to be a bit fiddly, so excuse me if I go a bit quiet. That wasn't too bad, actually. As a matter of fact, my one looks a lot better than their one does. That little bit in there. Their one's a little bit off-centre that they've put in. Okay, number 4 is this top piece here. We're going to be getting this bit out here. But I can't get into it, so I'm going to have to cut the whole sprue, I'm guessing. Who'd have thought nail clippers were like the best thing to cut these things with? I think I figured that out in issue 2. That the nail clippers were the best idea, because I did have sprue cutters, and believe me, I was making a pig's ear of it. I just couldn't get on with them. I know a lot of people swear by them, but yeah, I couldn't get on with them. Okay, we're on this bit. Now we're just going to have to figure out what way round this goes in. So bear with me. I'm going to be sticking this on this bit here. So, oh, and I've got it the right way first time round. So I'll keep that way round. So what's everyone up to this holiday period then? There you go. All seen Rogue One yet? I've seen it for the second time today. Ah, thank you, Terry. I'm glad you're watching it. Issue 99 then, Chris, if you're reading the chat. I appreciate that, because I do get worried when I have bits left over and I ain't got a clue what they're for. Okay, next bit. Number 5, which looks like this bit here. We'll get that off. I was debating, as I said, whether to make these issues live, because they are just a lot of cutting of sprues and putting things in and stuff like that. The advantage is, though, because I didn't get issue 97, because they sent me 2 issue 95s, that they've... I don't think this one's going to be that bad. Oh, this looks interesting. Okay, so this one is going in the holes here, a little bit like that. Let's get that glued in. I do like this glue I'm using from the range. This is for the princely sum of £1.49, because it does suck back into the tube when you're not using it, so you don't have a clogged end. The last glue that I was using, my electric window of my car broke, so I used the whole tube trying to glue the thing back up, but it didn't work. It didn't work at all. So I do try things on. Okay, number 6, which is the one next to this. Okay, I'm going to need a thing to get this one off. We've got to be delicate with this one. You tend to find these little bits here, if you don't take them off in one piece, they're a right old mess. And won't be tired if you break one. Where does it go? Okay, we've got a big circle bit here. 2 bits at the bottom there, so it's going in like that. Let's get that glued in. I bet you guys can't wait to see me try and lift this bloody Millennium Falcon up. It's so heavy. And I've already chucked away the other, what do they call it? Plastic that you've set it on. It's only sitting on the bottom piece. The top piece is now completely gone. Next, number 7, which is this bit here. Can we get number 7 on without breaking the whole thing off? Get these untidy edges off. Surprised one of these haven't pinged into the camera at the moment. Okay, so number 7 is going to be going in that way, sort of like that, and then, oh, wait a minute, God, that looks funky. Is that hovering above? It is, isn't it? Okay, right. I'll show you this from a side view in a second, because it doesn't look like it sits flat either, this one. Have any of you guys who are watching this at the moment actually finished it? And just watching me make the a mess of the bits that you know you struggled on? Because I have looked at the Deagostini site of the finished thing, and it looks very beautiful, I have to say. I can't wait to have this completely finished. Okay, yeah, as I say, this bit comes out a little bit as well, you see, so it doesn't just sit flat on top. Quite a little bit, big bit, that one. Let's have a look at a chat for the next one. Stuart, drinking. I mean, I'm on the orange. I've tried having a beer before and it went really pear-shaped. No, I won't be selling it, Chris. I don't sell anything like that. Yeah, I don't sell. I'm not putting this much work in it only to sell it. Definitely not. Oh God, what's this one then? Okay, we've got to take this bit out here. This is a bit of a strange one, I have to say. Da, 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 da. Right, and this, God, is going... Oh my God, oh okay, it pushes all the way through there. That's interesting. Funny old bit, that one. Okay. So that looks like that. Very nice. Glue number 9. That's this bit here. Dun, 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 dun. Sorry, did anyone say they've seen Rogue One? Because oh, is it? Oh yeah, shit, you're right, hang on then. Okay, I can't get that out. I'm going to have to freeze that bit if that's the switch cover. You're absolutely right, actually. So, yep, you're absolutely right. First mistake. Perhaps I should read the text first. I'll get it moving, don't worry. When we come to that bit, it's going to be fun. Next bit is... Where are we? We're gluing this bit into here. And it's symmetrical, so it doesn't really matter what way around it goes in. When I do glue things like that, I only use spot glue, so I know with a bit of force that's going to come out. I never go completely over the top with the glue. There we go. That's that bit in. Right, these are directional. So we've got this one. Look at that. We'll be going in. Oh God, where are we? I'm missing something. I know what I'm missing. Might help if I open issue 94's thing. I think it is the vodka and the orange. I will get that glue off, Terry. I'm sure it's going to come off. I'm leaving it to dry a bit. I've only done dots around it, so it should come off. I did wonder about that bit there, but obviously that switch isn't going to go through there with that bit in there. But I'm sure with a bit of elbow grease or something, I'll get that off. That's a bit of a pain, that one. But there you go. Right, we're on... God, where are we now? We're doing this bit here. I've got it round the right way, haven't I? Yep. So this bit's going to be going in like this. Like that. Does that sit over the top? It does, doesn't it? Yep. Let's get that bit glued in. Okay, guys, I need some more advice. Obviously, I'm going to put both these glues in. Once I've done all these sides, they want me to glue them all the way around the ship. Now, when I do that, there's no way I'm ever getting back into that ship if I need to fix electrics or something like that. So the question is, am I gluing the ship? Do these pits fit snugly in there, which means I don't have to glue them? Because it's my biggest worry, that we glue these side bits into the metal and they're not coming off. My woman thought the Rogue One was excellent. But she'd have to, because I'd disown her if she didn't. And I can see her just nodding at the TV now. Because she watches this while I'm doing this stream. Okay, so it wants me to fit these side panels now. Right, okay, I can see what you mean about this switch thing. Let's see if I can get this out. Now, there is a way I can do this. I'm thinking, if we... What to do if you cock up? Do that, and then push down. Well, that ain't coming off. What am I going to do about that? Hang on. You think they would have been a bit more... You know what, this glue I've got, it isn't even the strong glue. It's nowhere near as strong as what I had. Anyone got any suggestions? I'm going to try and do it this way. Suggestions to get this thing out. Right. I think that's what I'm going to have to do. But this is a side panel I'm not going to be able to put on yet until that's out. I can't believe how jammed in I've got that. But yeah, it does hide the button. I didn't realise that, so I think I will. I'm going to glue that last, so we'll get it all together, because now's the bit that I've got to start putting these on. Just looking now, and I'll leave that bit till afterwards, because at least I know I can do that. We'll figure that one out. Right, this is where things are going to get fun. I'm going to try and stick this whole thing on here. Ready? Oh dear, it's heavy. Oh my god. Look at it. It's ginormous. Right, we're going to have to put that bit back a little bit. Right, I'm going to get my camera set up so you can probably see it a little bit better what I'm working for. Right, if I leave it like that, I can probably rotate it around as and when I need it. God, it's big. It's very big. Right, where are we starting with? Right, wanted me to do the switch first. I'm not doing that. We'll do that bit afterwards. But I do know the power works on this. I've already checked all of that, so that's cool. Right, so we're going to start with the second one. The only other thing that I think I've got a problem with, just try and find the bit that I just did, is I'm going to be putting this bit on next to it. If I'm not putting the switch on yet, because I'm going to try and get that fixed and get the bit out, do these bits overlap? Because obviously if they overlap, I won't be able to put that bit in afterwards. But I think it's going to be okay. It looks okay. Okay. How can I show you this? Let's get this thing round. I just don't want this thing falling off. There's going to be where the switch goes. It's, I'm going to come back a bit more. Excuse the dodgy camera work at the moment. Right. So obviously I'm going to fix that bit there, and that's where the switch is going to be coming out. But this next bit's going to be going into here, and it's this way round. Now, how do these bits just go in? I think they are snug enough not to glue. But it don't want to go in. Why doesn't it want to go in? Ah, there we go. I'm not going to glue it. I'm just going to keep them in and like that. Because if I ever need to get into it, I'm... yeah, definitely not going to glue it. I think that will fit perfectly. If I am going to glue it, it will just be the odd one thing, so... but I can't believe they're telling you to glue it now. We've already just learnt that mistake with this bloody button. Which I can't believe I've done that, but there you go. Okay, next bit is this bit here, I believe. And this is going by over here. Turn it back round again. So it's going to be going into here. like that. I really don't want to glue it. I'm tempted, but I don't want to glue it. Okay, we'll leave it like that for now. If they start falling out, I'm gluing them, because I can't be dealing with that as well. Okay, next bit. This one's going to be aligned with the frame on the forward mandible. Okay, let's turn it around a bit more. Keep turning it. I need a turntable for this thing. Is that... Where does this go? Right, let's have a look. Goes with the... Yeah, it goes in here. Okay. I do see that these are directional, so... Perfect, that bit's in. Next bit is... Oh God, where am I now? Would be this bit here, I guess. I can't believe they want us to glue all of this in. It's still shocking me. Okay, we're on this bit now, I believe, which is probably the bit that goes next to it. There is a little lip on this one, so I guess that bit does go underneath there like that. Yeah. I am going to have to glue these, aren't I? Let's keep turning. We've got this bit here, which would be... That bit there goes... Oh, we've got a bit for the middle, yeah. Let's put that bit in. Yes, I definitely need a turntable. Can you hear all the rackets it's making? Okay, I don't think you're going to be able to see this bit. Let's try and get that down a bit more. No. Well, basically, I'm going to be putting this bit here somehow in the mandible at the front. I know this comes off. There we go. You will be able to see it. How the hell am I supposed to get that in there? God, take some. That's tight. I ain't gonna have to glue that one in. There we go. Perfect. Put that bit on for now. To get that in, like I've just done there, I have really made this section here, if you can see that, loose, very loose, so it can slot under, and obviously the radar dish is off at the moment. And then we've got oh, where are we? Am I missing a bit? Oh, that's it. Right, that bang bang is issue 94. 95, we've still got some more bits to put on, namely these bits here. So I'm going to leave that set up and put that around a bit actually, because I'm guessing I've got to take this thing off the desk again. Yep, this thing's coming back off the desk again. So bear with me, I'm going to have to try and lug this thing back down here again. 1 second. Oh my God, it's heavy. I'm going to have a hernia for this. Oh, that is so heavy. The Sarge, I've heard about the magnets. That's quite a good idea, but the problem is, from what I understand from issues like 99 and 100, some of these sprues are actually going from the side panels to the main panels, and they're going to be glued in. So either way, the thing's not going to be moving unless you start breaking those off. I don't know what your thoughts are on that, but I'm only going with what I've seen in the photos from the Deagostini site. I have to say, it's like, holy crap, there's a lot of sprues here. Look at all that lot. Let's get this back up so you can see it a bit better. Look. Look at all that lot. That's a lot of bloody sprues. Holy crap. Right. What do they want me to do? So we're going to be working on these two bits here. Oh, we've got 3 bits here. And the first bit it wants me to work on is this bit here. Using what sprue? Using this sprue. That sprue there. That is crazy. I can't believe that. I can't believe how many sprues there are. If any of you know and watched these videos in the past, I cannot stand sprues. Okay, this whole fridge thing. If I put that piece in the freezer, how long do you reckon it needs to be in there? Do you reckon that's an overnight thing? Or is it just a case of just buying that magazine again? It's a shame, really, that it wasn't issue 95, this one, because I've got two of them. Okay, this bit's going to be going on here. That bit there. And that's going to be going in there. Once I've cut off that horrible bit on the bottom there. I don't know why that's on there. Cool. So, well, we found the strongest glue known to man, I'm guessing. Can't believe that glued in. Okay, this bit, again, you don't really notice it when it's flat, but it is actually sort of hovering above it. Look, see? So flat, but it's got hovering. I do like how a lot of these details have got depth. Oh, here we go, we've got fiddly bits. I think it's telling me to glue this lug, which is number 1. Start by gluing the 2 lugs on 1. Done that. Glue the lug on the small disc 2 into the small hole. Right, which is the bigger of the 2 that I've got here. And it definitely said glue, so I'm gluing. How does this one go? Into the small hole indicated. Right, okay. This is going to go into this middle hole here. Just like that. This glue bonds in seconds. I'll tell you that now. That was loose a second ago and then suddenly, God, it really did bond. Okay, we're on number 4. This is a real fiddly bit, this one. Let's try and get this off the sprue without breaking it. Perfect. How's this one going? Okay, this is going downwards into these holes here. So let's get them in. I will look at the chat again in a minute when I find out that you're all frantically telling me not to glue something. Hey, so if everything went according to plan, you guys wouldn't think this thing's live. You'd think I'm making it up. There we go, that's that bit in there. So, overnight, okay, I'll give that a go. Because I really don't want to force it. The last thing I want is this to be disfigured and stuff like that. I want to keep the thing. I mean, the only other things we glued on it were these 2 bits here anyway. Oh, and that bit there. So, hopefully it'll be fine. Okay, next, that completes the detail. Alright, so that's done. Why have we got these 3 bits here then? Nothing meant to be going in them? That looks weird. Okay, fair enough. I don't know why that is. Okay, next bit we're working on is this bit here, which is that way around in the magazine. I'm going to be taking number 5 off this sprue, which is this bit here. Da-da-da. How do these things go? Right, number 5 is going this way round onto here. No, it's not. Try again. This way round. Okay. It can only go in one way. I'm very paranoid when I use the glue. I don't know if anyone has a problem with it, that if I leave the top off, it's going to dry up. I really don't want that to happen. Oh, come on, get in there. Perfect. Is that bit in? Nice little bit there. Something don't make sense. I'm just looking at this image now. Yeah. I don't know if you noticed in the magazine here, look, I've just put that in the correct, let's go big thing. Put that in the correct orientation with the U-shaped facing down from that little bending bit. In the magazine, they're actually applying it, as you can see it, the other way around. Look. But when you look further down, I'll put it in the right way. See? So even they get it wrong. Okay, we've got this massive bit going on now. Which will be going on this bit, but what way round? The other way. It's going on that way round. So that's going to be going in there. Ooh, that fits a bit funky in there. It's because I've got it the wrong way. Let's try again. No, I'm not happy. I'm not happy. Something's wrong. I'm going to look at this bit again. Right, I'm definitely putting that in right. It doesn't sit very nicely in there. I'm sure with this glue, it's going to make a difference, but I don't like how that feels when that went in there. Because this is another one of these bits where it's not 2D. See, that fits lovely. See, it looks 2D, but as you can see, it's got a thing, and I wanted to follow that curve because it's got a very subtle curve going around. So you have to make sure that's put at the right angle, definitely. That completes that detail. So we're on this last bit here now. Hang on, we're not on this last bit here. That's it. That's all it wants me to do. That's those two bits. Right, let's put these over here. The completed side panel should look like this. Which they don't. I've missed off this big circle thing. Look, when did they ask me to put that bit in? Oh, I see. Step 4. Look, I completely missed a bit out. Terry, I'm surprised you're not screaming at me. Look, I forgot one of the main bloody bits. There's me talking about these bloody circle things. I've got to get what way round it goes. Okay, it goes in this way. See, that fits over the top here, like that. How can I miss that out? I am going to check the other bits of that sprue, because there is still some bits left on that sprue. That always panics me. Bits left on sprues are never good. Okay. That's that bit done. Well, this does look like how it's meant to look. But on that sprue, look, I've got 3 items left. Number 7. Does it ask me to do that for anything? No. Oh, it does once they're on there. Okay, so we're going to have to... Those other bits go on as soon as this thing's attached to the side. So, once again, I'm going to go get the Millennium Falcon and stick it up here again. Yeah, I've got that, Terry. Thank you for that. Ah. Oh my God. All I need now is to drop this thing. See what happens there. Okay, let's go back a bit then. So basically we're working on these 2 areas at the back there. Let's get that on the big screen. So we're working on those 2 areas here. The bits that holds this thing in, does anyone know what issue they come in? Because I haven't had to bolt these or anything down yet, which is a bit weird. Okay, so it wants me to put this bit in first, which is this way round. Get in there. Perfect. And then this bit in second, that overlaps that bit, so that'll go in like that. I think I'm going to glue that because we're going to be putting some sprues onto these, which I'm worried about because they're going to be coming from the ship here onto the actual unit, which I don't really want to do. Yep, I'm making the executive decision to glue it. Who's going to shout at me first? Okay, I am gluing this in. But I'm going to just do spot glue because, again, if I need to take this out, there's no way this thing's fitting in the fridge. No way in a million years. Okay, that's the first piece in. Let's just hope I never have to go into this thing. You'd be happy to know I've just got my... come on, get in there. My fingers are now completely and utterly covered in glue. It wouldn't be a live build if I didn't glue myself together, would it? Okay, so those two bits are in. Right, now once we put this fine detail in, this is the bit I was talking about, you know, if they're going to use magnets, it defeats the point, because these bits here that I'm about to put on are going to, unless I don't glue them to the frame, I just have it hanging off that piece, I suppose. The middle bit, I think it'd look a bit weird. I don't know. Ah, issue 96. Thanks, Terry. Yeah, I need more than an alarm because I haven't got any sound on this. Just a big red light or something needs to come on. Okay, right. This bit is a V-shaped, which goes above this bit here into these two bits here. Now, theoretically... see, they want me to glue that into there at an angle, touching the side of the ship like that. That's how they've got theirs. I think this is going to be a bit funky to put in, but let's try it. Come on. So this bit, once these are in, is never coming off again. Perfect. Oh. Nope, not perfect. Get in there. I've got one side that don't want to go in. Get in there. It's in now. There we go. That's the first detail. I kind of like that actually. Hang on. You can now fit the detail to these two holes. Are you telling me that's the only bit? So I've got another bit on this sprue. I've got another two bits on this sprue. I'm confused. We've got 9 and we've got 8. Right, well I can't see anywhere that these two bits go. Anyone know? I don't think they're in part of this one, because that's the only plant on detail that they wanted me to put on this. So that doesn't make sense. If you know that they go on later, then please tell me, because I'm gonna put this on the floor again while we do the detail of the big ramp covers. Ugh, Jesus. You'll be pleased to know that just putting that on the floor, 2 of the side panels fell off. So I'm going to be gluing that. I know I am going to be gluing that. Okay, right, we're going to be working from these two bits here. Let's get the camera back in a position. I'm pretty happy about these bits coming in actually, because I don't like seeing the open ramp area. So being able to have these bits, I believe that bit comes off, does it? No, that one does. Having these bits in are really going to hide that area, and I just can't stand how it looked at the time. So I'm just going to go back a little bit so I get a bit more. That's it, perfect. And then we're going to be working from one sprue and Two sprues. They look exactly identical. Almost. Alright, okay. One sprue's got slightly more on that bit there, which is the second one in that picture. Right, start with airlock SP, noting which way up it is. SP04. Not that one. That's the one. Making sure it's the right way up, which it is. Let's do it. Start by gluing the 3 pins on one. So we're working from this, and I've got to get this whole unit off here. This is going to be fun. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. If you just glue it on that side panel, yeah, it would. You could use the magnets, I suppose. Something needs to be done because, as I said, just putting that on the floor, 2 of the side panels fell off. So they're definitely going to be a to be glued later sort of thing. That was quite an untidy mess, that one is. Okay, so the first one is going to be going in this side here. I'll do a test fit, see how it goes. Oh, another bit of sprue to go off there. Wonder why it wouldn't fit. Right, let's try again. That's going to go in like that. Are we okay to glue that? Yeah. Don't want to be gluing things I'm not meant to be gluing. I will give you a Twitter update about how that switch went. Because I know you're going to wonder if I managed to get it off. I tried brute force, that didn't work. Last time that happened, I had to get another... I had to buy another one. It was part of the... where the motor connects the ramp. I accidentally stuck it when I shouldn't have, and when I tried to pull it off, I completely and utterly broke the ramp. So I had to order another issue. But I'm sure all of you people building it must have had your own dilemmas and problems. Please don't tell me I'm the only one, because that won't be nice. I bet you I'm the only one. Right, this bit is going in that side. That just dropped in there. That's lovely. Let's get that glued in. When I get the Millennium Falcon back up here, I am gluing those sides, just so you know. Apart from the side that looks quite pretty. Very pretty. Those two are added to the switch plate at the very end of the issue. Right, thank you, Terry. I'm going with SP4. That's what it told me to use, and as you can see, this one's SP4. Don't know if you can see that in the light. That's what I'm using here. Okay. I will make sure it's the right way around though. Yeah, I've got it the right way around to their picture. Although, we've got... oh god, this is getting funky now. So, it wants me to glue 3. Number 3 is this top one here. I'm having trouble getting these off the sprues. They're really maximise the space on these things, that's for sure. Come on. If any of you can hear singing, because I haven't got the fan on, I've got my back door open. I've got a Juliet balcony here. So there's people trying to entertain me by singing outside, I think, at the moment. Either that or carol singers, I don't know. Okay. How does this go? So it's one at the top, one at the bottom. So we're going to have one going in like this at the top. I'm only going to glue them at the hole points, not the other bits. Let's get that in. I actually thought this was going to be a lot quicker. These two issues. I thought this was going to be a less than an hour video feed. Obviously not, because this is taking me forever. But again, some of it I will be doing in post-production because I've got to fix that switch. Okay. And again. I do hope Eagle Moss do a good job on that DeLorean. I'm a bit disappointed at the moment that I've just found out it's going to be 130 issues. That smells like money pinching if ever I've heard it. Take the ring, noting the locations of the slots. Okay. Yeah, I can see the slots. Right. That goes into the slot at the top, I'm guessing. Like that, yeah, okay. Right, why does it want me to glue that ring in when that one's on already? Why wouldn't they have done that for this one? I'm going to just dot this around. Seems a bit weird to me, that does. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. That bit is going nowhere. Perfect. Next. Right. Details 5, 6, 7, 8 are identical. Glue the 2 pins of 5 to the matching holes bottom right of SP4. Right. Okay. Let me look at this. Oh my God. Right. Okay. Right. So we're working on these bits here. And they want me to glue them around these edges by the look of it. So let's see how that looks once I've got the thing off. This video has been going on for 53 minutes so far. I really didn't think this was going to be a long one. And I've still got an issue to do after that. Right, they're all identical apparently. So I'm not going to have a problem putting these in. But how do they go in is the question. Ah, they stand upright. Okay. Right, okay. See these 2 holes here? They're going to stand upright. Oh, let's put one in and then you'll get the idea how it goes. I can see this being a tweezer moment. So let me get my tweezers out. Make sure I put it in the right way as well. Okay. I have to say I haven't had many tweezer moments on this build. There you go. Can you see that? And we've got to repeat that 4 times. If I blob the glue in where these go, it will speed things up a bit. See, unlike Blue Peter, I haven't got one that I made earlier, so if I do make cock-ups like you've seen earlier on tonight, I have to deal with it. I'll probably just end up drilling it out. I know what's going to happen. Drilling it out and then putting a bit of plastic over the top or making my own little bit of detail. I don't know. Oops. Tell you what, you can tell it's the Christmas period because they're being bloody noisy outside. It's not like I live in a busy area either. It's quite a sleepy town, so I don't know why it's so busy. Yeah, I think you're going to need your charger if you're watching it on an iPad or a phone or... Come on. You just know I've got to do this again for the other ones. Make sure they're all straight. Yep, that looks pretty cool. Nice bit, a lot of work for a little bit of detail. Right, that completes that apparently. So I can put that over there, and we'll grab this one. Wow, it wants me to do the same thing with the different... Right, okay. So on that sprue, we are left with this. No idea yet. I'm sure there's going to be somewhere that goes. We're going to do exactly the same thing with this. Let's get on with it. Make sure we put these in the right way. God, trying to get these things out is a nightmare. This is terrible. I'm destroying a sprue just to get one blinking piece out. Right. All of that just to get to this bit here. Unbelievable. Find in the morning my dog's eating it. Come on. There we go. That was hard! Just to get that bit out. That was really hard. Right, I've got this up the right way. I like working to the way that they're working, so I know I won't go wrong. Okay. Now, do you believe it? There's me talking about this doesn't come off, and it's just come off. I reckon someone at the factory was trying to pre-assemble this for me. Well, this issue's almost done. But it doesn't make a difference if I make any errors in this issue, because I've got two of them. Thank you for that, Deagostini. I'll give Deagostini their due. I phoned them up yesterday. No ifs, no buts. They just sent out the issue 97 I'm missing. So, but what I'm supposed to do with that other issue, they don't want me to send it back, so... I don't know. Do I just keep that as a souvenir? But out of like almost 100 issues now, that's the only... Is that the only problem? Yeah, it's the only problem I've had. I haven't even had a problem with missed deliveries. So, that's got to be some credit for Deagostini. I think the only problem I have got with them, unlike Eagle Moss, I don't think... let's just get this bit in, hang on. Get in there. Why won't that be going in? I'm not happy, that doesn't feel... Ah, that's in there. Yeah, unlike Eagle Moss, the... Nope, still not in. 1 second. Go on, so I'm pushing in. There we go. I don't think their call centres are in England, so you take the luck of the draw who you're talking to on the phone. I'm guessing this bit completely mirrors exactly what we did with the last bit, so I'm just going to keep racing on, doing what we just did. Yeah, it does. Right, okay. Has any of you guys had any problems with your deliveries or anything at Deagostini? What was that, Stuart? What was your problem? Thanks, Jez. Oh, hello, Phoebe. Phoebe's my dog, if anyone's reading the chat. And I guarantee she'll be up on her hind legs watching the TV. Again, if any of you see my Twitter feed, you've probably seen that loads of times before. She is absolutely crazy. She's a Jack Chi. A Jack Russell cross Chihuahua. And she thinks she's human. Okay. Let's get these in the hole straight away. As a matter of fact, I'm going to try something out in the live build here and see if this works. Mrs. World of Wayne, do you think you could come upstairs, please, so you can put this in the freezer for me? Let's see if that works. That's the first bit in. Now I know there's a delay of about I don't know, 30 seconds. So hopefully she'll come upstairs. I know I'm probably going to get the when did my slave die off. And then I will keep you guys abreast to see if we can get that bit off. The thing is, I didn't put that much glue on it, so I don't know why it's bolted down so much. It don't make sense. Cool. As those 2 bits in. And once again, we're going to be putting these 4 in at the side. Look, it worked. It worked. Now this bit's got an extra bit on. I've just noticed that. There we go. Thank you. I can't believe that worked. God, I should order food. I should order food next. See how that goes. At the moment, Chris, this video is now 1 minute 2. I've only got one more issue left, obviously, after this. The girl that's saying losers is my daughter. So my daughter's watching this as well. I mean, I'm a loser doing this, but, you know, if my name was Casper or Zoella, then, you know, she'd be watching me avidly. Okay, we're putting those oh wait a minute, we need to put this top in before we do that. Let's do that quickly now. Almost missed a bit again then. I noticed that when I saw I had a gap. Alright, once we put that bit in first. Okay. Let me do that now. I've now got my dog trying to get in as well. Right, this goes in a certain way. Oh my god, this is going to be tiny. Right, we've got this tiny little sort of indent in there. That's where this bit's going to go. Definitely a... I'm going to need my... No, that's only gone in. Went in first time. Excellent. Then we put this cover on. Make sure it's round the right way. Perfect. That's on. And then we put these bits on. Like last time. Which don't want to go in. Come on. Well, things aren't easy, are they? One in. Luckily enough, these fiddly bits here didn't need too much trimming up, so... Come on. I don't know if it's because I'm rushing it or... What? To him. These are fiddly. This one's going to be fun. It's only got one peg. Went in okay though. 3 in. Last but not least. Perfect. Wow. All 4 done. There you go. So, I'm just looking at how this goes. I believe that's finished. Yep. So we've got 2 of these finished now. Ah, right, I see where these are going. Right, so we're going to be getting the Millennium Falcon back on here now. These plates go around the sides as well. And I am going to be gluing these things, so prepare yourself for it, because I know I'm going to make a craziness. Right. Here we go again. I am aware some of the side panels have fallen off. We're going to be finishing that now. I'm sorry about the moving camera. Let's just put it on that one while we sort this out. You don't want to be watching this, you'll get pretty sick. Alright, if I get that down so you can see the edges sort of thing. Okay, let's see where we go. Right, as you know, we already glued these bits here. We're going to be putting in this bit here, and these panels here are like the side panels that going in, like, I don't know, that way around sort of thing in there. So let's do it the way it wants me to put these in first. And by the look of it, they have got a way to go, because let's get these ones. There's different designs on each one. So I already know that this one here is going to be going into this one here, like that. Wow. But obviously I've had a bit fall out, so I'm going to glue that bit in first. Right, I'm going to dab some glue onto that. It's obviously loose enough to fall out. It's going to fall out. But if I just dab glue, I need to get it off, it will come off. That's one in. This is taking a little bit of time to glue on the metal. That's quite surprising as well. I'm only gluing the ones that are loose at the moment. How many people doing this model? Wow, all the sprues. Those sprues are mental. Right, those two bits are in, which means now I can put this bit in just there. So let's come round and just put it on these lips here. This can only go in one way, so perfect. That's one in. Does it want me to put the other one in first? Yes, it does. The other one, make sure I've got the right piece. I have got the right piece. Just trimming up the sides on this one. It's got a little bit of the sprue stuff on it. Perfect. This glue has got a potent smell, I tell you. These bits fit in absolutely lovely. I wish everything could be as smooth as that. Perfect, that is right. What one goes in first? This is the one I've been working from. So SP11 is what goes in this side. SP11 is the one without the ramp. Without the ramp. I'm not doing the ramp side yet. SP4's got the ramp. So this is going to be going on somehow like that. Does it want me to glue it? Is the question. I'll make sure it goes in the right way as well, actually. Yeah, I've got it the right way. Right, yes, it wants me to glue it. So it connects at the top and the bottom. So I'm only going to put some glue in those two bits there. They're the only bits that I've got pins in the back there. And it goes in with that dot up the top there. Now I've got a funny feeling this isn't going to fit flush. I didn't seem that when I first did a test fit of it. Have a look at this. Just putting this bit in at the bottom here. Right, that's in. It's in at the top and it's flush at the bottom. Initial concerns at the moment. Can you see this gap here? Can you see that? Why have I got a gap there? It's interesting. Don't know about that. What's this all about? They haven't got it on their one. Just looking at this bit here, it's in fine. I might have to. I think this is meant to be under this lip here. That's something I'm going to have to fix in post-production. I think I see the problem. This has got a little lip along the edge here. I'm going to have to take this plate up here and tuck it under. I can probably still do that. I will figure something out with that. But that's the problem there. Either that or I'm gluing it. But I can see that feed now, so that's going to be quite a big issue to fix that one. That's item number 10 on my list of things to do. Let's turn this around and do the ramp side. The ramp side hasn't got that problem. Okay. So we're going to be working over here. Again, we're using these two plates. Yeah, I can see it's popped out the groove. It's going to be a pain to get it back in, but again, I'm going to have to use brute force because there's no way I'm taking this thing apart just to get to that bit there. I'm sure I can get it back in, but we will see. Okay, first one is, let's get the right bit. This bit. Okay. Cutting off a bit of excess on the sprue again. Okay, so this one's going to be going in this side here. Now, the problem I've got, just make sure it goes in okay. And I'm not blocking the camera up from you guys. Yeah, that's going to go in eventually. I can't really see what I'm doing. Okay, that's going to go in there like that. The problem I've got is obviously the switch bay still needs fitting. I'm sure that's not going to interfere with this plate. So we will put it in. But again, I'm only going to dab it. And when I say dab it, I don't mean dab. I'm not about to... But it does fit very comfortably in here, I have to say. Alright, come on, get in there. It's hard because I'm not looking directly at it. That's in now. Right, okay, I'm just going to hold that for a second. Having a good think about what I'm going to do with that side. I don't quite know yet. Okay, that's the first bit in. And the second bit. I think the issue 96... which is the next one. I'm just working on this section, aren't I? So I won't need the whole thing up here. Come on, get in there. Top bit's in. Bottom bit's not. What's going on there? I'm sorry if I'm getting in your way here. I'm trying to get this in. This is a very flush fit, this one, so it's going to need some little bit of elbow grease, I think. There we go. Perfect. Got it in the end. Now this bit here that's missing, I've got... I just took it off. Where did I put it? Here. I will glue that as well. Where'd I just put it? There we go. That bit just fits so flush in there, it's unbelievable. I'm just going to hold that for a second just till it's set. Okay, cool. And now we're going to be putting this bit in, I'm guessing. Right, there is a bit I'm not going to be able to do on this issue 95, which is obviously this switch bit here has some details that go on it. I can't put those bits on yet because obviously of my almighty fuck up I made. I can't do that, but I will do it later. Again, this bit's going to be going in here with the thing on the top, and I've got 4 pins on this one. Now this should fit a lot better than the other side did, but I will be fixing that again in what I like to call post-production. So coming to the end of the model, and I've already made 2 fuck ups, which is 2 more than I've actually made for the whole thing, really. So these are so hard to get in. Right, okay, hang on. I'm going to turn this towards myself so you won't be able to see this for a second while I put this in. Right, that looks good. Make sure the bottom's in. Bottom wasn't in then. Get the bottom in. Ah, perfect. Did you hear that noise? That was a lovely noise when it went pop. That was lovely because that fit perfectly in there. Okay, that's in. And as I said, I can't do... We've just done this bit here. I can't do this bit here with the extra detail until I get that switch thing sorted out. So that is issue 95 though, which looks lovely. I've got one thing to fix on this side. Let's turn it back around and put that back on there. I've got to figure a way of getting this lip back under this plate. I didn't actually screw the plates in very tight, so I'm hoping that I might be able to either pull that round. We'll figure what we're going to do there, I'm not sure. But that is the model for now. That can go on the floor while we work on the last bit, because that was issue 95 done. And we're going to... oh look, the bottom plates come off. I have to put that in a second. Oh, this is going pear-shaped. Okay, issue 96, we are just working on this final plate here, which is this piece here. So let's get this camera up. I'm sure I'll whiz through this. This will be done in no time. That looks quite cool, doesn't it? Yep, cool. Let's get the pack for that one. Chris, I've been mentioning your name all night. Shout out. Look at that. We've got screws. We've got screws. Where have we got screws? I didn't expect us to be screwing anything. And look. Look how many screws it left me with at the end of that one. Oh my God. I think they're just throwing it at you now. So you'll deal with it. Okay, right. We've got 3 of these. And they're all identical. So... where do they go? They want me to start off in the interior ones, into these here. They actually go in one way. You've got a cross and a circle, and obviously these hole sizes are different. So one will be going in here, somehow. It doesn't want to go in, does it? They screw in, don't they? Do they screw in? Glue event. No, it says glue. Why aren't they going in? What's going on? Okay, these aren't fitting in flush. What's going on? Why aren't they fitting in flush? Have I got a dodgy thing or something? Try the other way around. Ah, there we go. I'm putting them in the wrong way. Okay, let's glue these in. Putting them upside down. You can tell the Christmas season's getting to me now. 2 cock-ups in one night and I can't even glue something in the right way. Okay, they only fit in one, one way. So 1, 2, 3. That bit was easy. Next. Right, we're going to be putting loads of detail on. So we're going to be using this sprue here. That sprue there. And we're going to be working around this little bit here. So if I have, let's have a look, that bit to the camera, you'll be able to see what I'm doing here. All of these bits are exactly the same, aren't they? So if we do it on the order they want me to. Number 1. Oops, I'm dropping bits. Okay, number 1. God. There's so many holes that these things are going to be going in. Let's try and figure this out. We've got a dot there, then this is going to be going in. So that is going to be going in like that. I'm not going to glue it at the moment. I want to watch all of these go in first to make sure I'm putting these in the right place, because we've got number 1 going in. Last thing I want to do is glue these in and realise they're in the wrong holes, because as you can see there's so many holes around here. So the second one is going to mirror those ones. I'm guessing over on that side like that. Looks symmetrical, doesn't it? Yeah. The third one of these bits here. So I'm cutting off these 2 bits here. If any of you are looking at the time and thinking, how long's he got? I'm just looking at this issue here. There's a lot of detail on it. I reckon another 15 minutes. Alright, let's look at this bit. Right, then you've got, God, what way around's this going? It goes with that pointing upwards towards the engine bay. So then we'll have this bit will be going in there. And the same on this side. Again, I'll glue it afterwards. I just want to make sure that these are in the right thing. Holes. Then we'll have this bit here, which goes facing down towards the engine groove into there. Right. God, hang on. Glue the 2 pins on the back of 6. Number 6. Oh, right, okay, is on these things here. Which are these things here? Let's just make sure I've got the right number 6. It's the one on the left, right. And I'll drop that bit. Okay, so number 6 has got 2 pins. I can see them. Where do they go? So they're facing this bit from this side. So you have to excuse me. I'm going to turn this around to the way they've got it. Then these bits are going to be into there. Right. So we'll have one there. I just don't want to touch this because nothing's glued in. I think I've got the right hole, so I think I can start gluing it. And then this one will be mirrored. Whoops. Oh god, it's falling out. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to start gluing these because I think they're definitely going to be going in there like that. Da, da, da. Yep, okay, so let's start gluing this quickly. Won't take long now, they're already in. One. Two. Three. Nope, they fell off. But as I said, we know where they all go, so 4, 5, last but not least 6, and obviously I didn't do that middle one either. Let's just get that glued in there. Seven. Perfect. They went in quick. Next. Oops. Glue 2 pins on the back of 8. Number 8 is it's one of these big bits on the original sprue. Now, are these directional? That is the question. They are directional. This one's going to be going in, okay. Sort of like that. That's an interesting piece, but okay. I will glue these in as we go along now. Speed it up a bit. From the pictures I've seen of this, this looks like the most detailed part of the whole Millennium Falcon. I can't believe how much detail is just on this back engine plate. Tip, put parts 12 and 13 on first, it's a lot easier. Ah. I've only just read that. Dang it. Okay. Hang on. Right. Well, we're up to 12 and 13 now. Right. 2 on the back of 10. That's this bit here. Not coming off the sprue as usual. I'm getting up good. Okay, now this bit, let's make sure we got it in the right way. Let's go in here. Okay. I suppose it's easier because it's symmetrical that you kind of know where the next bit's going to go afterwards. You can anticipate it. And these bits are just slotting in here, which is cool. The bit just supposed to sit on that edge there. Yeah, it is. That's weird. Okay. I think next time I do the last video, because obviously the next one's going to be the last one, I think I need to read chat more to stop me making cock-ups. Okay, let's put this one in. God, it looks very busy here, doesn't it? Come on, get in there. That bit, why in it? I'll leave that for a minute. Okay. Oh, right. Glue on tab 12 to the diagonal slot near the vent. Right, I can see why you wanted me to do that now. Damn it! Right, okay. I have got tweezers. So, I guess I'll have to make do with tweezers. God, these are a pain to get off as well. Okay, what way round do they go? Right, okay, they go that way around. Right, let's put the glue in there and I'll get the tweezers in there. This is where I start cursing that I wasn't looking at the chat now. Let's see how well I can do. It is directional, so... Oh, one went in perfect. Let's do the other one. I'll show you what this looks like in a second. I'm going to have to retitle this stream. Watch me fail big time. Oh, that one went in okay as well. Cool. Okay, that's those 2 bits. Number 14, it wants me to have another one of these. Ah, cool. Yeah, that's me Twitter. Everything's normally World away in UK. Any advice, greatly appreciated. Oh dear. It's all going to pot. Right, so I'm guessing one goes in there by the look of it. Yep, that's right. And then the other one, hang on, I gotta tidy that up a little bit, is mirrored. Or is it? Yeah, it is mirrored on the other side underneath that. So that goes in there. Okay, let's get them bits in. One in. Just trying to keep it symmetrical, because obviously I know I'm going wrong if it's not symmetrical. And that is, so that's cool. Right, that's 2 in. Glue 16. Oh look, I've got an empty sprue. Yay! Celebrate! Right, 16. This way it's going to get funky, because I'm guessing that's a right fiddly bit. Yep, it's the very top fiddly bit. Looks like a lot of pipe work now. I don't mind pipe work too much, it's just the cutting it off the sprues that can be a bit of a pain in the ass. Okay, now this one, oh. How the hell? Right, okay, so it's going from there. Right, okay. I think I'm just going to glue it into these holes rather than the side. 1, 2. Sorry you can't see me putting this in, but this is definitely a fiddly bit, as you can see. There we go. Can you see that in there? Very cool. That went in painlessly enough. Next one, glue 17, which is the next one down. Anyone in the know, tell me what that what putting that in the freezer is going to do. Does that just make the glue brittle? I don't know. Does it? How does that work? Does it expand it? I suppose when you freeze things, it expands, doesn't it? So it could break the seal. I don't know. Okay, this bit is going on this side from there to there. Right, okay, I can see that one. I'll get that group vibrations. Sorry about my singing. I'm not really sorry about my singing, I love my singing. Okay, now should that be standing in the air? Let's lift that up a bit. I don't like how that's lying a bit flat. There you go. Just give that a little bit of height on there. It's obviously pipe work, but I would like it to look like pipe work. Right, number 19 is this next bit, is it? Let's have a look. No, 19 is the bottom one of these. Okay. No, we've got to do 18 first. So 18, where does that go? 18 goes there. 17. Right, okay, I see. Da, 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 da. Come on. Get in there. Right. we've got another bit which is going on this side from, oh my god, where is it from? We've got one bit on there. Oh right, it's exactly the same but on the other side there. Right, okay, gotcha. Yeah, everything's symmetrical. It's what I've just noticed there is, thank God that these bits are exactly the same, because I put 18 where 19 should go and 19 where 18 should go, but they're exactly the same, so that doesn't make a difference. Right, that's that bit in. Next, we've got this really thin bit here. This is going to be fun getting this off the sprue. Oh dear, oh dear. Right, I don't want to break this, so let's. This one's on good and proper. Perfect. Right. Where's this one go? Right, it lies flat on this side. Somehow. Hang on. God. Here. Goes in that hole there to that hole. That don't make sense. From that hole there to that hole there. Right. So there's a hole there and a hole there. Let's just have a look at that. This is a fiddly bit. Yep, okay. I can see that. Can you see the detail on that? I don't know. Let's move it over a bit. So from that hole there to that hole there. That's really detailed. I find doing these, putting that in and then rotating it around, that normally works a treat. And I'm guessing I've got to do exactly the same the other side, haven't I? Yep. I have to say, it is nice getting rid of these sprues though, definitely. Oops. How many more things are going to drop on the floor? Should make it brittle, I hope so. Is it going to make the plastic brittle as well? Last thing I'm going to do is break the fit. I'll end up phoning up and getting another one. Oops. Perfect. Right, that's to him. We're almost there. Look, almost there. Let's have a look at this bit. This bit's got a large bit on the end. I'm going to have to cut that. Got a real knob off to get off there. Right, perfect. Right, this bit. Oh my god, where's this go? Right, okay, it goes. This is so detailed. Right, okay, we've got two little holes. What way round's it go? Let me have a look. So it sort of goes that way. Right, gotcha. So that goes from there into that hole there. Right. God, that's fiddly. Right, okay. You can see why they say these bits to last, I tell you. Oh my god. Okay, so doesn't want to go in. Right, let's have a, I can see where the little thing is. Get in there. You can get one in, okay? Let's get that other one in. I don't know why this bit is so fiddly. There we go. That was fiddly. I've got one more then to put in. again, it's mirrored on the other side here, isn't it? Okay. Is it? That's the thing. Yep. Right. This bit's more open though. I can actually see these bits on the other side here. Right, what way round does it go? So look, right, so it's going to be flat. Right, yeah, I see. Okay, so oh, come on. You don't want to go in. They're so fiddly. But that's exactly how it's meant to be. I just need to hold it till it stays down. Come on. Come on, glue. You've been gluing everything today. Right, I've got one end down. Let's get that other end down. I want to stay down. Okay, what's the next bit after that? Oh, that's it. That's all he wants me to do for that. So I'm left with some little bits on here. That worries me. Why am I still left with some bits on here? Let's have a look at those bits. I'm left with 24 and 23. It hasn't mentioned anything about 24. Oh, here we go. Ah, right, I see where you put screws down, sprues down. Well, that's gone down now. Okay, so the next thing he wants me to do is put this on the top of the thing. I'm not going to do that yet because all he wants me to do is pin it down and screw it. I haven't got a screwdriver up here with me, as you can see from that one there. But there is still some plant on details that I've got to do, which are from those other bits that we just put on. So that's that bit. Can you see all of that there? And we do get the opportunity to bolt this down to the top, which I'm very happy about. I'm glad of that. But what we'll do is we'll get rid of the last of these sprues, which are these ones here that we just saw on the side of the ship. There's a few bits left to do, so let's bring that back up here. What bits? It's going to be the door bit, and I suppose it will give you one last opportunity to see the Falcon before we end the stream. Just move that out of the way. Obviously I've got to fix this bit here as well, so that's another job to do. Right, okay. So he wants me to glab. Let's get these bits a bit. So glue the tab on 23. Make sure I've got the right part. I'm missing a bit. I want to make sure I haven't chucked any bits away that I need. Right, okay. Starboard airlock. Starboard's the right, so that's what we want to be doing first. Let's go round to that one. No, we've got to do this one first. God. Okay, back. Right, so we've got to put 23 in first. 23 is going to be going in. How does it look? Into the slot on the airport. Right, apparently there's a slot in here on this airboard. That doesn't make sense. I can't see. Oh, into the slot at the top here. Right, okay, gotcha. God, that arrow was in yellow then. I didn't see a thing. Okay, so that bit goes in there. Okay, make sure I put this in the right way. Actually, it's got a little mould of how this goes in, so that's quite easy. So that one's in. And then on the other side, we've got the same little indentation on the top there. Put some glue in there. I suppose they didn't give us a an Allen key, I have to say, to bolt these things in. So that's that bit in there as well. Make sure that's straight. Yeah, perfect. And we've got a bit of pipe work to do. One pipe's left on this sprue here, so let's get that off. And this pipe is going from it's going from I've got to find it, God. Okay, that don't help. I know what I'm looking for. I think I'll just keep revolving it round until I find the part that I need. It's not there. Not there. Where the blinking hell is that bit? Right, glue the ends of 25 into these two holes in the side panel. Well, I can't see a side panel with that. Ah, wait a minute. Yes, I can. Right. Back. It's these bits here. It's talking about this bit here. We're going to be gluing this. Come on, let's figure this one out. From here, going round here into there. Can you see that? Right, let's get the glue out. Where's my glue? I'm getting in such a mess now. I can't find my glue. Okay, did anyone see what I did with my glue? Unbelievable. How could the glue have just disappeared? Did anyone see where I put the... Oh, there it is. I got it. It's right in front of me. Right. This is one of the side panels I glued in, so I know it will stick. Okay, let's put this one in. The pipe work really does give the detail. You've got to give it that. But look, there we go. That's how that goes. And that is issue 96. And I can't do issue 97 because they didn't send it to me. They've only sent me 2 95s. So, that was a hell of a lot of things to put on. That was it, by the way. There's no more. The only things they want me to do now is to put these little plugs in to screw the top down. Which I'm not going to do yet. Because I've got to fix that bit there. And put the lip under. And obviously get the thing out the freezer. And hopefully I can get the button installed as well. But, I'm still smiling. Can't believe how many things could go wrong on that. I hope you enjoyed that stream because it was 1 hour 50 minutes. So it was a really, really long stream and I hope I didn't bore you too much. As a matter of fact, I hope I entertained you with all the cock-ups I made. And I'll get these little housekeeping bits done afterwards. But that's it until January when it will be the last episode. So I hope you like that stream and have yourself a Merry Christmas all. And most of all, take care.